and good afternoon, guys. सुन रहे हैं मेरे साथ रेडियो जिंदगी 1550 AM. फ्राइडे हो चुका है. ऑफ कोर्स आपका जो वीक का लोड है, जो जितने भी कमिटमेंट्स थे, आई एम सर्टेन आपने अचीव कर लिए होंगे. इफ नॉट, कोई बात नहीं, अगला वीक है करने के लिए. एंड इतनी होपफुल बातें हम फ्राइडे को कर पाते हैं क्योंकि हर फ्राइडे उषा जी हमारे साथ आती हैं. दिल की बात उषा जी के साथ शो लेकर जुड़ती हैं आपके साथ every Friday 3:30 to 4 p.m. only on Radio Zindagi. Usha ji, who is a spiritual advisor, a psychic, a healer, and she also possesses clairvoyant powers, and with all her abilities, she is helping people in and around the area since so many years now. अगर आप कॉल करना चाहते हैं, कोई क्वेश्चन का आंसर जानना चाहते हैं, अभी right now, studio lines will be open and you can call. The number is 510-770-1550. If you would like to connect with Usha ji after the show, detailed conversation के लिए 925-827-2033. ये उषा जी का डायरेक्ट नंबर है. आप कॉल कीजिए, अपॉइंटमेंट लीजिए, आप मिल सकते हैं उनसे इन पर्सन, जूम पे बात कर सकते हैं. There are many ways. Just call and connect, and as per your availability, definitely you can make the most of it. Number again is 925-827-2033 and the website जहां उषा जी के बारे में सारी इंफॉर्मेशन मिल सकती है आपको, ushaji.org and ushaji.com, where it is spelled as ushaji.org and ushaji.com. With that, let's begin. Hello and welcome, Usha ji. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, and we've got some rains coming in, so it's the fall season. We're really right here. Talking to someone today, I said, in our culture, I think back in India and Pakistan, we celebrate a lot of holidays, right?
Yes.
Every day there's something special. And she mentioned that it was her husband's birthday coming up. And so I said, oh, great, what are you going to do to celebrate? And she goes, no, he never likes to celebrate. And I'm like, he doesn't? How come? This is a blessing. He's around. He's got a wonderful family. He's got you to love, his children. He's got a fabulous family. So why doesn't he celebrate? He said, yeah, he just never likes to celebrate any birthdays. I said, what about yours? He goes, no, he doesn't like to celebrate my birthday either. And I'm like, oh my God, the day you got married, you blessed him with having a partner. He was no longer alone, and you've given beautiful children. So what do you mean he doesn't like to celebrate? He goes, bas, unko nahi celebrate karna. I'm like, but you have to talk to him. We are a culture, we celebrate everything. Today the planets are in this direction. Let's celebrate. Today is, so many different occasions. And I said, life is all about making these memories from these joyful experiences, these moments that are going to be so, memorable, right? And you have to be mindful about celebrating. And I go, how disappointing for the kids that they cannot celebrate their dad's birthday. I said, the celebration of birthdays started when people didn't live that long. Right? When I was a little girl and my grandma was in her 50s and I thought, oh my God, she's so old, right? And in her 60s, she had dentures. And nowadays, thank God for good dental health that we have. We are able to keep our teeth in our mouth for much longer than our grandparents did. So, long life is not guaranteed to everyone. And if you are here today, what a blessing. You are here today, so celebrate. This brings in wonderful memories. It gives a chance to people that love you to enjoy the day and the special occasion with you. And we're coming into the end of the year and so many great moments to celebrate, right? So Thanksgiving is coming up, and soon after that will be Christmas and New Year's. So it's all time of celebration. So go out there and celebrate. So I did want to address something. One lady got a new lady. I had never met her before. Mm-hmm. And when I say meet, I meet people on the phone. Mostly sessions are on the phone because they're far away. And my assistant alerted me that there's a bad review on you. I said, okay, well, I can't please everyone. But, yeah. And she didn't tell me that she's a physician, but I knew that she was from the medical profession. Mm-hmm. And there was a concern about someone's health in her family or her partner. And, when I sit on a phone session, my eyes are closed. And when I sit in front of people, have a face-to-face, they will also see me looking off into space and describing stuff, right? So I don't sit like opening up apps on my phone. Like even right now we're talking, but I'm not like looking anywhere else except right into looking at you, Vedika. Right? I don't even know what part of the, well, there's a green light, so I'm supposed to look at that, but I'm looking at your image, right?
Right.
So, and she said, when she asked, she goes, I suspect that she was reading off a Google search page. But I am so happy. You know why? जो भगवान ने दिखाया, whatever I was shown, it sounded to her like I was reading off a Google search, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, she was mentioning what foods to avoid or what foods to eat. Huh? Bilkul. Because when I look at someone having a disease, and I see that they should be avoiding certain foods because the way they will react in their body with the disease is not going to be helpful, I will bring it up. And no, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist. My master's was in economics, my bachelor's was in international relations. I love to cook, I have other hobbies, gardening, reading, whatever, but I don't study all the other stuff, right? I just repeat what is shown to me. And so even though she felt so angry that I paid her to read off Google, guess what? My Google is Krishna.
It was a validation in disguise.
I take it as a positive that she was a medical doctor and I was telling her stuff that I would not have known. I hadn't even heard of the disease that she mentioned that, her partner had, right? But whatever was shown, and I saw people say, right? And he should be, and she even said, he doesn't listen, right? So many of you wives complain your husbands don't listen and they have diseases that are curable or perhaps se better ho jati hai, right? If you take care, it'll get better. So I am thrilled. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever disappointment she had thinking. And she said that our radio show, when we get callers, that we pay them to call us.
So by the way, many of them are waiting since long time.
I know. And guess what? We didn't pay them. Right?
Gee.
They called for their free question and I'm happy to help.
Gee.
So I needed to get that off my chest. So if any of you read that, please understand where it comes from. And never on a cell phone or Google to search. Just calls.
Let's take unpaid callers.
Anji.
Hello, you're on air with Ushaji. Thanks for holding.
Hi. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello, Beta. Welcome to the show. I apologize you were waiting. But tell me, what is your name?
My name is Sunita.
Sunita, Beta, how old are you?
I am 70 years old, but I have a question regarding my husband.
Okay, and what is his name?
His name is Ramesh.
Ramesh, and how old is he?
He is 72, born of 1st April 1953.
All right, Beta. Tell me, how can I help you?
Tell me to me about his health. He had a cardiac surgery and after that he medicine.
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that? I'm going to turn the volume up max.
She wants to inquire about his health. Yeah, can you repeat that, please?
So what is your specific question about his health?
Well, last time he had a stroke, and now after the surgery, he is imbalanced and sometimes he don't remember the things and a lot of things are going on with him. So I don't know how he's going to be in next year. Is he going to recover or he's going to have another surgery?
What was the surgery? What kind?
Karate surgery. It's that nerve which goes in the brain and supply the blood.
I saw this, this entrance in the stem. I'm going to pray that you receive a miracle because medically they've done what they could. And any more invasiveness may not bring about the positive changes that you're wishing for. So just know that going forward. And it's not that, medically there's a cure for everything. And what works against him is he's had a lot of muscle loss. So is he doing any physical therapy to rebuild his physical strength?
No.
Yeah, so that's the reason I'm saying his sense of balance is all kind of decreasing, beta. And do call me before you decide on anything major. Give me a call, beta. Give me privately so we can talk. I wish you all the best, and I'm going to put Ramesh's name on my list of prayer, and I'll send him healing energy, beta. All right? Take care. Okay?
Yes. Thank you, Ushaji. Thank you.
Very welcome, beta. Thank you for listening and calling in. And no, I was not doing Google search, okay?
Let's take another call.
Anji.
Hello, you're on air with Ushaji.
नमस्ते उषा जी.
नमस्ते बेटा, क्या नाम है आपका?
मेरा नाम प्राजक्ता है.
और प्राजक्ता बेटा, आपकी एज?
I'm 40 and will be turning 41 in December.
In December, so we're only a few weeks away. Happy birthday, beta. So tell me, how can I help you?
जी उषा जी, मैंने ना इंटरव्यू दिया था जॉब का, but I keep on hearing from them that I cleared all the rounds, and from last 1 week they will be giving me the offer, but I'm not receiving the offer, so I'm not sure what's going on. They promised me to give me today, but still I have not received it. So just wondering whether I will be getting one or not.
So is this connected to the government?
No, not. It's not connected to government.
Or county or the city?
No.
Because I was like, they were in a shutdown, everything's gotten delayed. So that's the reason I was asking. I didn't see the jhanda, I didn't see the flag, which I usually do when a job is from the government. But now let's look and see. They said you'll get the offer today, and they still have not sent you the offer. When was the last time you called the HR?
Yesterday afternoon around 2 o'clock he talked to me.
Yeah. They just need a couple of sign-offs, and you're right, the offer is ready for you, but they need a couple of sign-offs, and they have not received those sign-offs yet. That means somebody has to approve almost all of the details for your offer. I feel by Wednesday you should have received it. So do call me and let me know, Projecta, and I'll put you on my prayer list also, and I'll pray that everything works out for you. Good luck, beta. Thank you for listening and calling in, and take care.
Let's take another call.
Hanji.
Hello, you're on air with Ushaji. Thank you so much for holding.
Thank you, Ushaji. I have a question for my daughter.
Okay, beta. Who is this calling? What is your name?
My name is Varsha.
Varsha, beta, tell me, how old is your daughter?
29.
Hanji, कहिए बेटा, क्या सवाल है?
About her career, that she's not found a job since graduation this summer. I mean, she's doing a job at a part-time, not a career building job, and that's causing too much emotional distress. Mm-hmm. So,
what about you? Who is so distressed?
My daughter.
Okay, she graduated, you said, this summer?
Yes.
Okay, and what was the major?
MBA and Master in Public Policy.
I'm so sorry, what was that? MBA in?
MBA, so Masters in Business Administration and Public Policy. So 2 masters.
If you do it. All right, beta. So let's see, and what's her name?
Priyanka.
So Priyanka, 29, very smart girl, has a master's, and she's looking for her job. What is Priyanka's dad's name?
Subhashish.
So Subhashish and Varsha's daughter, Priyanka. Kind of a slow climb, but once she gets there, then it's very stable. I feel that she will have to kind of wait around spring of next year for a really strong career latch on, which means she'll be offered a job which she'll have to kind of take and grow from there. I do feel that once 2026 is over, then she is in a very smooth space. But I did see this as like a crawl stage. And tell her not to worry or get so anxious about it. She does have a part-time. Do really well at it and keep applying. good luck, beta. Thank you so much for listening and calling in. And I keep hearing, that she needs to kind of say a daily mantra. So ask her, if you tell her, say a daily prayer, what comes to her mind. And if it changes on a day, I truly believe कि हर दिन का हुक्म है. And that means that every single day has its own energy. I too don't say the same mantra every day. Whatever comes to my mind that morning becomes my mantra for the day. So tell her to do that, and it will definitely bring in some blessings for her. Good luck. Thank you for listening. Calling in.
Everyone listening to us right now, दिल की बात उषा जी के साथ शो चल रहा है रेडियो जिंदगी पर, और उषा जी हमारे साथ लाइव मौजूद हैं. अगर आपका कॉल ड्रॉप हो गया इन ऑल द वेटिंग कॉल्स, यू कैन ऑलवेज कॉल अस बैक. वी हैव सम टाइम. नंबर इज 510-770-1550. और या फिर आप शो के बाद कभी भी उषा जी से डायरेक्टली बात कर सकते हैं बाय कॉलिंग 925-827-2033. अगेन दैट्स उषा जी नंबर डायरेक्टली कॉन्टैक्ट करने के लिए 925-827-2033, और जस्ट लॉग ऑन टू ushaji.org या ushaji.com वेबसाइट एंड विल गेट ऑल द इंफॉर्मेशन. लेट्स टेक अनदर कॉल. उषा जी.
हाँ जी.
हेलो, यू आर ऑन एयर विद उषा जी.
उषा जी, मैंने आपसे भी बात की, बट बिकॉज देयर वाज नो कॉलर, आई हैव वन क्विक क्वेश्चन. कैन आई प्लीज आस्क?
Squeeze in a second one. Did we give you a double bonus paycheck?
No, I was just curious.
They call on their own. I just want to say it.
We actually have callers, Prajakta. Yeah, so we have other callers. And you can always connect with Usha ji in person. Again, the number is 925-827-2033. Hello, you're on air with Usha ji.
Hello, Usha ji, how are you?
I am good, thank you. How are you, beta?
I'm good. When you tell you my name or my daughter's name, I have a question for her.
Both of you. First yours.
Sheila.
And how old are you?
54.
All right, beta. And your bitiya's name, your daughter's name?
Kesar.
And how old is she?
19.
19. Okay, beta. Tell me, what is your question?
So she's having some health issues since January this year, and she's in emergency every few weeks. I'm just worried because they say, "Oh, I'll take care of this. She's away from home studying." When she'll feel better?
Okay, so is she home now?
No, she'll be home next month.
So she's
for 4 weeks. She goes back.
Okay, so but in January you said. So when did she start?
January or February she fell, so she has a fractured rib that's non-union now. It's not healing.
And did she keep her cast on and not move it around?
No, I don't think so. But the kids.
But that's the whole thing, right? Because if I was counting how many fractures I've had in my life, and quite a few, quite a few. And
but this one is now non-union. I don't know. We're going to take pre-opinion. We'll put them into surgery. But they say surgery, then they refuse surgery. And now she's going to emergency every 10 days.
Yeah, I do feel that the initial time, I did see it. So it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's not a straight fracture, and because there are so many nerves over there, and there's a couple of bones there, so there's a bit of a complicated fracture, and I don't believe that it will continue to stay well right now. I never did surgery on it so far, right?
No, because doctor is denying it right now.
So yeah, exactly.
Do you see a surgery for her? Do you think she's going to have surgery?
Okay, so it either needs to be immobilized for quite a while for it all to heal and set. And I feel it is the arm that she uses. So is she a lefty or right?
No, you're absolutely right. She is right-handed, and that's the arm she uses, and that's why it's not healing, because she has so many causes.
But you see, you have to use your other hand, and guess what? It will be uncomfortable, but our brain can train it, because you know what? I have done that, and I was able to use my pen to even write. It may not have been the best handwriting. Who cares? As long as you can still write. Anyways, nowadays we have the voice software. She can read it.
She's trying. She's trying all these things. She's very.
No, she not. I'm so sorry. I keep seeing movement in her right hand, and that movement is not going to help it heal beta. Okay, and so because I keep seeing that movement, and even initially she felt, well, it doesn't hurt, so I can do this. It wasn't about the part. It was about giving it enough time for the calcium to grow and join up, and the joint to get fused together, right? So the fused part is where I see the problem, and so she will have to really take care. Otherwise, she will need surgery, and she will need metal in there, which means screws and bolts and plates and all that. So and that is the reason the surgeons are hoping, because she's so young, because at my age, I'm 70, if I break something now, I'm done for, right? But at 19, still growing, advise her, she needs to take a break from moving it around so much. Good luck, Beta. Thank you so much for listening and calling in. You're welcome.
So, Ushaji, we are just left with last 2 minutes in the show.
Well, thank you all for calling, and sorry, Projecta, when you call back, it's one call per person. We don't pay enough, right? So, all the callers call randomly. We have no idea who's going to call on the show. It's not like the radio show preps people from beforehand. Give us a call during her show so we can make the show look popular or something. We don't do any of that, right? Mm-hmm. You call because you have belief and you trust me, and I am so humbled by that trust, and I will never do anything to break that trust. So please, listeners, I never Google something, even as this lady asked me, and today we had a couple of medical questions, which I usually never used to allow on air, but I've relaxed on that because sometimes people are so desperate and they need help right away, and they don't want to call me privately or even pay the $5, $6 it costs, right? My costs are minimum. I haven't upped my rates. I haven't increased it, even though my electric bill went off much higher. Our premiums for our insurances will go up so much higher coming next year that I don't know how we'll make ends meet. But please, do give me a call. It's all because of a blessing, and that blessing has enabled me to help you in any which way I can. And that is by whatever visions I'm shown. I don't make up stuff. I can't even make these things up. So please, do remember, this is a blessing, and I'm happy to share my blessing with all of you. Thank you all, and have a wonderful week, and I'll be back again next Friday.
Thank you so much, Ushaji. And listeners, those of you trying to call us now, we won't be able to take any more calls. The show time back next Friday. और नहीं तो आप कभी भी उषा जी से डायरेक्टली बात कर सकते हैं 925-033. That's the number. And the website, once again, is ushaji.org or ushaji.com. Thank you again, Ushaji. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Have a great week, Vidita. Thank you.
You are listening to Radio Zindagi.